everybody! Welcome back! Welcome back! I almost couldn't sleep last night. I was so excited to play more. I hope everybody's been enjoying the update so far. Hello, hello! Hello everybody! But before we started, I did want to show a little treat off. Like I said, I just wanted to check with permission, but this is a work in progress from a little bit ago. With the egg version. But super excited to be able to show this off. A new avatar? Yes, this will be the new model. This will be my new model with my new design. But yes, my artist is Miyawari, and she's been amazing. If you want to check out the rest of her work, this is her Twitter. But super excited. I love every work in progress. Makes me fills me up with so much joy. I'm just, and it means so much to me also to be able to share with everyone as well, because I really couldn't. This model, it's because of everyone here. It's because everyone here has been supporting me, and that's what this model sort of represents to me. It's something for all of us as well. So I get reminded of that every time I look at a picture or something, that it's because everybody here has been with me and supporting me, and that I've been able to do this and continue to do this. Oh, hi, Alexander, thank you! Thank you! Thank you for the super chat. But there's a little preview for now. But anyway, I think we have still 437. Wow. Still more to continue with. So let's continue. Oh yeah, this is the change up. I forget who I was using actually.
명령이라면
Definitely using. I was going for Slash and Pierce. Oh. Hey Simon, welcome, and hello everybody. Sorry I didn't say hi to everyone specifically. Should bring Ryoshu.
명령이라면
We don't really need the Tremor. One sec, one more drink before we start. I didn't check how long people were taking to complete this, but I'm hoping we can get through everything today. But if it starts taking way too long and I start losing my voice, we'll finish tomorrow as well, at some point. I did end up borrowing just to try out the new Heath. Hello, Quiet. Welcome. Oh right, I was also bringing Heathcliff. I might need to go back and let's try, because we have the Envy Pierce people. I just want to remind myself. Unigo, yes it is. Yes it is. Thank you for checking. How am I? I'm good. I was sick and I'm mostly better, but still a tiny bit scratchy. But mostly better. I'm just gonna double check. Harming Curse, Entangled Curse, deal 1+ damage per count, 9+. So they want to, so I guess this will be how Sinclair works. They want to build up count, but not too much. But do they have a way of decreasing it? Okay, with this one. Remove all. Combat end. I want to save that. Then we have the fairies. I like how, I forgot to mention it, they have the, like, shoulder pads. You can still see the design from the Fairy Festival ego. Wing beat. Fine, morale boost. Damage up by effects count. Move all tipsy. And at 5, gain 5 tipsy. Lose clash power by the effects count. Use a defense skill. I remember after finishing last night, I was like, I'm tired, this is a good time to take a break, but then I couldn't sleep because I just wanted to play more. That wasn't a good first turn. I mean, Lord, welcome! Struggling. But I did borrow... You're rolling high. Not great start. Oh! Yeah, I might retry this one. Swap Gregor for Heath. So I borrowed a Heathcliff just to do some excavations. Because I wanted to see... There was definitely... When I was looking around, there's definitely a lot of negativity around... Maybe... You want to be last anyway? I feel like I see what they're going for with his design. It's interesting. It's weird because it feels like they're going for a tank sort of thing, but I don't think the game design really benefits tanks yet. Oh, we can just go right in? Come on. Not great. Maybe I should have saved that one. Nice, Otis. Beating the clash for the moment. Yeah, so I have used Corp Merceau. I used him in the Tremor fight. I just think I'm not good at playing this and thinking about other things at the same time. I used him during the Tremor fight, and I enjoyed that because he had high speed and could take and use his base ego quite effectively. So that was... Using him as a tank there kind of worked. I'm not sure. The problem with... If he had better ways of lowering his SP, I think there's an interesting playstyle there. Like, I really like the idea behind self-paralyze. I think sinking is an interesting mechanic. But, like, maybe if he could activate it without needing to be hit, that would work a bit better. And I'm sorry, Kikyo. Not being able to sleep is the worst. We'll just go for it. Could also, I leveled up. Thank you. I leveled up Ting Tang Honglu, so maybe we could bring that as well. Because he has Pierce and... How's our ammo? Not... I don't want to... We should... like to get that effect going. I think both these is good. Do that. It'll definitely be a question of if... Yeah, they're tanky. If Uptie 4, or maybe a certain ego, I think there's potential. Okay, almost. Let's get this going as well. I love this animation. It's probably my favorite ego animation so far. Okay. Now hopefully we're... Let's just go for it. Hi, Scribble Baggins. I'd rather save rip space for when... I mean, maybe I can do one.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 할게요.
Oh, this should take care of one at least. Thank you, Heath. It is just difficult to do any comparison of a Heath ID when... and any negative sanity ID, I think. When your point of comparison is... any Heath ID is gonna compete with Rabbit Heath, and any negative sanity ID is stuck being compared to Sinclair. Okay. So I don't wanna... there's been a lot of negativity. I don't want to write him off totally yet.
되는 건 즐겁네요.
Oh wait, there was 3. Ammo, it's unfortunate. I wish Rip Space was better positioned. We could... at least the Pierce bonus there. that for turn? Okay, what are we? Turn 8. Oh, 6 strength. We get a few attacks from this. I should get you to up tie 3. I've been sort of waiting for Railroad though. Oh, the other thing I've been meaning to up tie is Mariachi Sinclair. Because of his good passive. Okay, let's see what everybody is. This would be nice. Okay, let's see what we're all aiming for. Yeah, just for the support passive. Another one where his animations are really nice. We can just take advantage of this though. I remember he was one of the... There we go. He was one of the first characters I think I pulled, and I had no context for the mariachi characters yet. And we'd had no preview. It made me so happy. And for fun, let's get this passive as well. Nice. Less nice. Hi Frozen Heavens, welcome. Thank you, Dawn. How am I doing? Good, thank you. I hope everybody's doing well as well. I'm just super happy to be continuing. Okay. Okay. I was being a bad fan and not reading, so I didn't notice there were 3 stages, but I'll be better about conserving ammo.
근육이 신나서 날뛰는 건 더 해줄 거 없어? 난 이제 시작인데.
Glorious past, but if I don't do the 10-turn clear and everything, I'll probably do that off stream. Just want to focus on getting through it for now.
복귀했습니다.
Not reading is the true gacha gaming experience. It seems almost universal as I've played more and more games.
슈렌네의 메일함에서 읽어볼 만한 메일은 한 통이었습니다. 다만 인쇄까지 하기에는 환경이 적합치 않아 그냥 외웠습니다.
I memorized.
잘 지내시나요 선배? 괄호 열고 별 눈물 그리고 물결 표시와 제곱기호 괄호 닫기.
Is he reading out the emojis? I love Naso. You can skip those parts.
알겠습니다. 중요하지 않은 내용 같아 보이는 문장 보호는 생략하겠습니다.
Okay, the punctuation.
선배가
말한
말한
게
게
정말인지
정말인지
알아보려고 했는데 그 망할 새끼 때문에 저는 접근이 어렵네요. 저도 나름 팀장으로 진급했는데 그놈의 최우수 모시기 그거 하나 못 받았다고 안 끼워주더라고요. 그리고 무슨 꿍꿍이인지 그놈이 외부에서 조력자들을 구했나 봐요. 신생 회사에서 온다던데 어떤 인간들인지 확인은 안 됐어요. 개처럼 재수없고 오만한 놈들이겠죠.
Really found company.
그래도 계획은 작전대로 진행할 거예요. 그래서 우리는 찬란한 과거로 돌아갈 거예요. 사실 제게 있어서 가장 빛났던 과거는 입사해서 선배를 처음 만났을 때였지만 우리의 목표는 더 장대하잖아요. 그러니까 그곳에서 다시 만나는 걸로 해요. 어떤 기술도 존재하지 않았던, 그래서 모든 것이 더 반짝이게 보였을 과거로. 거기선 날개가 잘리지 않는 닭들이 초원을 날고 있을 거예요. 팔이 잘리는 사람이 생기면 모두가 위로해주고, 팔이 없어도 함께 살아가는 법에 대해서 배워나가겠죠. 풍족한 음식과 문명, 우리가 누렸던 모든 자원들은 이제 없겠지만 아무것도 없는 그곳에서는 온종일 걸을 수 있을 거예요. 작전에는 외부 해결사들을 데려갈 생각이에요. 제 후임들은 앰플에 지나치게 익숙해져 있거든요. 비약적인 발전을 거두는 것에 누군가의 아픔과 고통이 깔려있을 수밖에 없다면 저는 그 모든 풍요로움을
포기하겠습니다.
I like that text effect.
잘 지내세요. 그럼 이만 총총 별별 하트.
Oh, no, so you're the best. No worries. Too lazy. No worries.
그것까지는 됐다니까.
Yes, he does.
모종의 수혈 혹은 암호일 수도 있기 때문에 생략해야 할지 고민되어 판단을 유보하고 필요한 정보일 가능성을 배제하기보단 관리자님이 추려내는 판단이 보다 합리적이기에 나는 그저 있는 대로 나열했을 뿐이다.
Good work.
아이러니하네요. 그나마 다행이랄까요. 슈렌느 씨가 아까처럼 해방연합 대원들이 무자비하게 연구원들을 학살하고 있는 장면을 못 봤던 게.
죽는 순간까지 믿었겠지. 자신이 하고 있는 일은 폭력을 끊어낼 고결한 대의라고. 그래도 역시 그렇게 믿은 채로 죽는 편이 나았을 수도 있겠네.
Oh. This is not the right team. I wonder... I might have to... Worried if this is gonna be full blunt or we're gonna start mixing them in. That's why... I wrote, yeah, a good idea.
괜찮.
I mean, Sinclair kind of works for anything.
말뚝을 쑤셔 넣어주죠.
기다리고 있었죠.
Bring a mix.
명령이라면
작전 호출.
Actually,
망치를 쥐고
maybe like this. Maybe we'll try this. No gluttony, but... Hi, fortune cookie.
제가 원하는 대로 베어버려도 되나요?
I mean, just the curious part will be what the second phase is. But if it is like, I guess having blunt at the beginning is the more important part, because then you can just start using ego of other types. Which I think everything I have for Ishmael is blunt. Except Roseate Desire, but... Ah! Hello Warren, can you give me a small rundown of the game if it's not too much of a hassle? Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not the best at describing it.
지금 바쁜데. 용건만 빨리.
But each turn, you have your group of characters here on the left, and here are the enemies. The main thing I end up... Oops, not my phone. Sorry, did not mean to break my neck there. I fell out of the holder. Oops. There we go. The main thing what I'm looking for is over here, the enemy weaknesses. But each time you choose a skill, they clash with a skill... Well, if they're using something that clashes, like here. The skill in the top left is the one we're using, and the skill on the top right is the one that the enemy is using. And they have different amounts of coins, which can roll different amounts. So what we're trying to do is pick the right skill that will... The main thing I look for is, can we beat the other skill? But skills also have effects, that's sort of a secondary thing for me. For instance, this character, charge is required for her to use her skill, so we do want to use this. And as well as being able to beat it, but you can see the 4 to 16 on the left and the 4 to 10. Those are like the min and max rolls. We're just looking for the best way to beat things, but there's also more mechanics like color matching. If we use... if you see I'm matching like the 2 yellows here, a thing that pops up called resonance. That also has effects. Unfortunately, as you play, because it's a mobile game, I kind of want battles to go fairly fast, so that's why it looks like there's a lot going on at once. Not sure if this is the best first turn, but let's see. Oh, I meant to use the other skill for Sinclair. Oops. You can see... if it makes a ding like this and the color and the coin is filled in, that's rolling heads, and the gray is if you're rolling tails. We want to gain charge. Actually use the right skills. Thank you, Sinclair. Now that's a stagger. Sinclair can basically be the entire entire blunt part of each team.
불길 속으로
have to be careful with your sanity.
다음은 어디요? 내 앞을 막을 자는 없어. 자. 자, 한 건 했고.
Okay, phase 2, is it? Okay, it is just more blunt people. I think we're okay. Get the sanity up. 7, okay. Wanna wait till somebody's staggered or something before I do rip space. 7, okay.
불길 속으로.
Yeah, there's a lot going on at once in like every brawl when all the battles are coming out. I don't find it that confusing. I think there's a nice balance of like nuance and simplicity.
걸려라.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
$34. Maybe we'll get fluid sac. Okay. And yes, 19. We're okay.
있겠지만 그렇게 할게요.
This is going okay even without the ideal team. Thank you, Rhodia. Yeah, somebody said they did it with a bleed team, even with the robots resisting bleed.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요. 지금이 기회인 것 같소. 다음은 어디요?
That was you. How... Were you even able to? Because, yeah, they have the bleed resistance. I think we should take this out.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어. 자, 한 건 했고.
Thank you. Thank you, Sinclair MVP.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
Wonder if Sinclair is just gonna end up like some of those Genshin characters, like some of the on-release Genshin characters that are so good. Nobody can ever live up to them. Now, every negative sanity character is gonna be balanced against Sinclair.
작전 호출. 입감.
망치를 쥐고.
영광입니다.
And we'll bring Gregor for Ledger Domain, but let's change the order actually. And we see power creep. It's gonna be interesting.
작전 호출.
Gonna be interesting. I don't know if there's ever been like a Magic game that's managed to resist power creep.
최선을 다해 임하겠습니다.
I'd be interested how they do it. It just seems with... I'm thinking at the beginning of Fire Emblem Heroes, it wasn't too bad. The very beginning, I don't remember. Then Reinhardt came out. But I was managing, for as long as I did play, I was sort of managing. I liked in Aether Raids where it did feel like understanding the mechanics. You could be okay in Aether Raids. You might not get the max scores because I mean, I get the max scores because you don't have enough merges, but I felt good when I was able to like beat a map against a whale, but even with a weaker team and using my favorites, but there's a certain point where you just have to give up using your favorites. That's what I kind of really dislike, because when you have all these characters, you want to use the ones that you like. That was so frustrating when I saved up forever, like over a year, to pull Marianne and only ended up with like 2 copies. Then it just wasn't viable to use her.
명령대로.
확인 사살.
Well, yeah. Go for the charge. I do appreciate the games like that do try and do some sort of rebalancing or buffing older units. Grand Blue's pretty good about rebalancing, even if it doesn't necessarily work the first time. I mean, there's certain characters that I don't think have ever been viable, but they try.
명령대로. 그 오물을.
Thank you, Sinclair. You'll be debuffed for next turn.
표적 완전 무력화.
Okay, good. Only 2 waves. Where are we? 29. We'll do. Actually, we'll do. Do that for next turn, actually.
정화.
There we go. Far away from legend. More green. Okay.
정화.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
I do. I never felt like there was a super must-have unit so far. Like even when I had my disastrous house pulls, I felt okay waiting for the end of season to use shards for her, but I definitely feel for people without Sinclair right now.
걸려라.
Rhodey is pretty great too, though I'm okay just borrowing her. 14. Want to save these. You might get staggered. Okay, for bullets. Okay.
불길 속으로.
Oh, I should have used your ego actually. When I was doing Refraction Railway, I definitely felt like I could probably cut down a few more turns if I did have Grippy Faust, but wasn't a must-have. That was the time I.
버틸 자신 있어?
Nice. Oh, tracking. Sorry, I lost tracking. Come back. Yeah, I know this looks creepy. I'll take it away just till it comes back for a moment.
완전 무력화.
Sorry, ghost time now. I think what it is, I think it's actually my internet connection, not anything in particular going wrong. Actually, while this plays, let me see what I can do.
자, 한건 했고.
Back Wi-Fi. There we go.
당연한 결과죠.
This should be better.
선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
There we go. Another 40 chapters. I'm really curious what part. Oh, hi, Leo. Stick with the same team, assuming it's the same kind of thing. Really curious if part 3 is gonna be just the dungeon. I mean, it would be a dungeon with even more floors. Just because it does affect how I want to handle streaming, honestly.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
Okay, straight into battle or... Okay, more story. There are 3. Okay, still only 2. That's okay.
교전 시작합니다.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
Want to build up charge before we start using the other skill. This is already the stuff I'm least looking forward to in the new railway.
한 건 했고.
These robots. We do need yellow.
가자.
Thank you, Sinclair.
걸려라.
Yeah, they have really high
한 건 했고.
evasion. Any more pride, that's okay. It's gonna be interesting, like, because they still do balance them out differently in the railway. They might be not as annoying. I'm thinking like the robots in the last part of the chapter would be a bit of a pain. Mixed in with everything because they're so tanky. Or like the fairies if they had more healing. Let's get Ledger Domain online.
가자.
But I didn't mind the bow. Although if they mix in like these robots with the I forget what they were called, but the like super K-Corp agents from the railway. They healed a bunch every turn.
걸려라.
이봐, 버틸 자신 있어?
표적 확인.
Okay, this will be this. Okay.
명령대로.
I imagine for all these blunt enemies, 7 Otis would be nice. I am a little annoyed it didn't spark her at the end of last season.
그 자식은 아직 살아 있을 거야.
But assuming I might pull on the next banner, assuming it's what I'm guessing is gonna be like the 3-star Ishmael we saw in the preview.
결과들은 파우스트가
Yeah, we'll finish this turn, so we're fine.
불길 속으로.
I would like to try out a full Tremor team if I can get the other pieces.
다 죽어라.
Although having Rhodia, Rose Banner, Rhodia, and Ishmael's a good combo. They're probably both. 2 of them probably are like the best Tremor
당연한 결과죠.
bursters that we
선택받았으니까.
have. Last one. Last one. I felt like I haven't quite been able to focus on
준비는 끝났습니다. 명령
Tremor. Tremor's mechanic. Tremor's interesting because when we first started to do it, the reason why I'm iffy about some aspects of Gacha design is because then Project Moon can't design around certain mechanics. So, for instance, Tremor as a mechanic, I thought you could do a really cool Ruinous style boss battle, but they can't do that because they can't assume everybody has the proper Tremor units. But we do have like 3, I think it's 3. 3 of the base units can do Tremor, so not particularly well, but I still think there's interesting potential there. But anyway, I did my best to ignore the fierce glare at my clock from below. Oh! Oh no. We're gonna... They were weak to slash, weren't they? Oh, this is what they meant by class 1. I noticed a group of staff walking this way, carrying an imposing aura, unlike any other K-Corp employee we've met.
회사에서 온 직원인가 보군. 어이, 저쪽에 그 대피 못한 연구원들이 보였는데 말이지.
Class 3. They ignored our, or Gregor's, rather, words and proceeded upstairs.
저들의 목적은 구출이 아니에요. 침입자의 제거 및 기밀 기술에 대한 보안을 담당하죠.
Longrong interjected like he's always been here. I suppose he's got done with the call.
구조는 1등급들의 몫이잖아요.
Okay.
1등급이면 해결사와 같이 엄청 높은 직원들인 것 아니오? 아, 역시 고결한.
예? 둥지에서는 1등급이 제일 낮고 숫자가 높을수록 우수합니다만.
Oh.
뭐지?
That's confusing.
그렇다 해도 목숨을 구조하는 일엔 귀천이 있을 수 없는데 어찌 역할이 나뉘어 있다는 것인가?
숫자는 돈처럼 많은 게 기분이 좋잖아요. 아, 이야기가 조금 길어졌는데 걱정할 거 없어요. 승인은 무사히 받아놓았어요.
에?
뭐? 승인? 무슨 승인?
원래는 이런저런 서류 작성도 해야 하는 것 같은데 위기 상황이니까 절차는 최대한 건너뛰기로 하죠. 괜찮겠지, 삼조씨?
뭐 사흘하고 반나절 정도 야근하면서 보고서를 제출하면 어떻게든 될 것 같군요. 그리고 엄밀히 말하자면 저분들을 보고도 안 하고 연구실로 데려온 것부터가 문제였습니다.
아니 그러니까 무슨 승인인데?
아무래도 동백이 그곳으로 향한 것 같아서요. 감상실.
Screening room.
그곳은 정말 보안 절차가 까다롭거든요.
감상실? 말만 들어서는 무엇을 하는 곳인지 감이 안 오네.
Yeah, I think screening that could either be like a medical screening or like media screening.
보안이 까다로울 이유도 모르겠고요.
연구실의 제일 꼭대기에 있어요. 원래 접근하기 까다롭게 해놓으려면 둘 중 하나잖아요. 지하에 감춰놓던가 제일 꼭대기에 올려두던가.
Underground or at the highest point? Oh, Johan, hi! No, I do remember you. I remember. Oh, being chill and relaxing is definitely being comfy. I would say is definitely something I strive for. So that makes me really happy. Thank you. So are we against these guys? Okay, not. We're still okay. Oh, I forgot to swap. That's okay, we'll try.
명령대로.
Ow. Let's keep going. The Duo of Sinclair was basically like 3 units. Like that. And that. So good. I don't know if I could pick. I don't know if I could like pick a favorite track from Ruina or like the floor themes. But no, I mean it's either Tiferet or Hesed, but the techno beat from Yesod's theme. Especially when you get to Yesod 3. Always good. Oh, Mr. The Juice is my favorite your play. I'm so happy. It's not one I got many comments on, which of course is fine, but I always wondered how it was received. 317, that's okay. Save that for... No, we do a Fanatic. I guess you're not... Have we even gone against any, like, mechanical amalgams? Save that. Might. No, let's save that for next turn.
불길 속으로.
You like weird story every game, so she... Me too, me too. the robots be mechanical amalgams? I'm wondering. They don't really make it clear anywhere. I don't think. I assume it meant people with prosthetics, since that's Corp's thing, but there's not really any indication anywhere. Okay, nice. Oh, okay. Okay. This is where it's going to be a bit more interesting. Well, Sinclair is so strong, we can probably get away without things. And we do have some pierce. I don't think we have any slash though. Actually, what's that slash? AoE, okay. At least get the passives going. Oh, you mentioned I like Deadly Premonition. Yes! Although, I'm probably bad. It's a game I really like, but have never played. Which is what makes me... I feel like I need to play it at some time when I have so much appreciation for it. I do think I have okay tolerance for... Oh! Is that Rhodia getting staggered? I have okay tolerance for games that are a little rough around the edge. They'll probably vary up the team a bit more next time. 7. We'll do slash. I don't know if we can do this. Stagger. It's not good. Don't know if I... Actually, what are you? Thing is, not a huge fan of Rhyme Shank's passive. Could use the healing though from this. Just try. Yeah, we might not get... Not going great. Definitely might have to change up the team a bit. Gabriel Knight, so look into that, thank you. Almost out of ammo. How did your SP get so high? Are you lower level than these guys? That might be the problem. Might have to give you a level. That went out. That went okay. Let's... We'll see. Who are you up against? course. Let's use... I don't like the passive, but...
교전 시작합니다.
Okay, one more down. This game looks super cool. I'm glad this is Limbus Company. It's the... Get staggered, please. Not the sequel, but... the next game in the series by Project Moon. Who I love their storytelling and their unique gameplay. Yay, stagger! Might have to level Sinclair up.
모든 걸 걷어들일 순 없었어.
Thank you. Okay, that went okay. Hi Phoebe, hi Nomad. Sinclair carried, yes. Level 33. I don't know what I'd be doing without him. Okay, class 1-2. Was this level 33? Let's give you a level just in case. Oh, you finally can watch? Is that cause are you caught up now? Okay, so we do have to rethink the team now. They want Rhodia. Yeah, every part 4 to 5 hours. Okay, that'll be. I don't know what how I'm gonna choose to do it next week. I'm not sure if I'll split it or do it just all on the next day. I probably won't. I'll have to think about that. So I'm wondering if the last, I don't know, don't say anything, but I'm assuming the last part, I don't know if there'll be more story and a dungeon or just the dungeon. If there's more story, I could do that and then the dungeon the next day. Or maybe just like one floor of the dungeon. Dawn is good no matter what. Except let's...
기다리고 있었죠.
2, 3,
기다리고 있었죠.
4, 5. Let's try this.
불로 정화하고
Ah, thank you! Thank you for the tip, Anonymous. Thank you. Super appreciate that. It really does mean a lot to me. I forgot to enter. No worries. Thank you, Johan. I could say it directly then. No, I super... I just want everybody to know how much I appreciate it. Even... I'm gonna dip. No worries, Too Lazy. I hope you enjoy the rest of your playthrough as well. And all the... And all the lurkers and stuff, because I'm not somebody who chats a whole lot on stream. I feel like I want to say I appreciate everybody there too. Are the dots behind your stream elements link intentional? Oh no, it's not. Thank you for letting me know. I will look at that. I didn't know that there was an issue.
보여라. 제대로 찝었군.
Oh, Greg. He has good growths. Actually, let me check what the stats are. I haven't been looking too carefully. I thought he'd be okay for some of this. So I haven't leveled up as much, but 37, 37. It should still be outrolling that. I think you're on 40 for everything. $5.25. It's okay. Okay, 40.
가자.
제대로 들어갔습니다.
Almost. Save that for next turn. We'll save the rip space for next phase as well.
자, 한 건 했고.
Okay. 30. Probably. Pierce. Satisfying how they plot. The one thing I feel like we don't talk about enough with your slash Project Moon is they are really, really good at sound design.
명령대로. 그 오물을 떼어내주지.
You're negative 26.
제대로 찝었군.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Hey, nice. Yeah, that will. Good. Okay.
가자. 다음은 어디요? 제대로 찝어. 자, 한 건 했고. 자,
Here we go.
한 건 했고.
Okay, wave 3. Wave 36. I think. Work on SP a little bit. Wait, turn 7. Maybe it's better. No, wrong. Okay. Pierce. Pierce. You're passive up at least. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Hi Ariel, welcome! Yay, heads hit! We'll be okay to get the in 10 turns. As long as like as long as we don't do that. If people's skills line up. Berries are so tanky. Okay, let's see. 10. Would risk it. Probably shouldn't. Good, we hit one this last week with Rip Space at least. Okay. Oh, there's Whistle. I don't hear that very often. Thank you, Sinclair. I'm very curious how Ishmael will adapt some of these skills, because I'm not sure how I feel about the tipsy mechanic. Oh, hi Felgrin. Good morning, good morning. She already has a good Tremor identity. Have I read any of the books the characters are referencing? Yes. Read part of Faust. Let's see, I've read The Wings, which is Isang's book, or the short story, really. Read part of Faust. Read The Stranger. Read The Odyssey a few times. Read Metamorphosis. Haven't read Crime and Punishment. Oh, I did read Damien. Haven't read Don Quixote. Haven't read Hellscreen or Dream of the Red Chamber. And haven't read Moby Dick, but that's probably, given that the next chapter is going to be Moby Dick inspired, I do want to read it before that rolls around. There we go. I do think it'd be nice to try and read everything at least again before the respective chapters roll around.
당연한 결과죠.
Oh.
선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
The hardest one will probably, let's see. Yeah, read The Wings, read part of Faust, but need to read the rest of it. Haven't read Don Quixote, haven't read Hellscreen, read The Stranger. Haven't read Dream of the Red Chamber. That's supposed to be like super long. That would probably be the biggest challenge. Oh, haven't read Wuthering Heights, haven't read Moby Dick, haven't read Crime and Punishment, but have read Damien, The Odyssey, multiple translations actually, and The Metamorphosis. An age without technology. Okay. Which is your favorite of the books? That's a good question. It's a good question. And how did you like Faust? I only read a little bit of it quite a while ago, so I don't remember it as well as I could have. I feel like it needs to be read in German to truly enjoy it, since it depends so heavily on the melody. Oh, that's interesting. That's always a shame when you feel like you're not fully grasping everything. After I read The Wings, I was reading a discussion about the different translations and where people thought, because there's several different translations, and where people thought some translators handled certain material better. Which is your favorite? That's hard. I really like Damien. Some of the stuff was stuff I read in high school. And I think under those when you're reading something for school, it tends not to be as, you're reading under a certain pressure, so you might not enjoy it as much. But I quite like the Wings I just read. I don't feel like I could judge properly unless I don't think I could judge properly unless I read them all again soon. The Odyssey, for instance, the Odyssey was something I preferred reading not in high school. I enjoyed it much more later on. Do you think the ideas of Sinclair and Ishmael are gonna better than Heathcliff? That's who knows? Because again, with Heathcliff, I feel like there's potential for tweaks, or if Uptide 4 can adjust the numbers slightly. Ishmael, I'm very curious about, because I don't really have a good sense of how her idea is gonna end up, given the enemies that we've seen. Because she already, like, LCCB, Ishmael, I think, already does really well with Rupture and Tremor. And they also seem to be sort of tanky units, so... And we sort of know how tanks are in a weird place. I don't know. Let's stick with this, because it's a good variety, but... Remember to equip support. And then Sinclair. So I'm assuming it will be, Ish will be the like 3-star and Sinclair will be the 2-star, just because there's not, the only character who has not gotten anything since release, and Sinclair's gotten a lot. The Talisman guys just seem like Rupture support, but you don't want the Talisman effect to build too high. But you can get rid of it yourself using using their guard. I think what you really need is like more Rupture count identities. It's really hard to guess, since I think
아까 보셨을 수도 있겠지만 마리르라는 저입니다. 사실 예전에 비사 면접에서 마주친 적이 있습니다.
I think he's turned out quite differently from what, I mean, I wasn't really expecting something in particular, but he was still different from what I expected. So I'm not very good at judging that. But B Corp, I had a job interview at B Corp.
뭐? 삼조 씨, 비사 면접도 봤었어?
B Corp 2.
물론 1순위는 K사였지만 애초에 저 같은 영재도 되지 못한 범죄들은 날개란 날개에 서류라도 다 넣어본단 말입니다.
There were corpses around Mario. Colin couldn't even begin to describe their state.
이런, 잠시만요. 화장실 좀.
Amjo turned pale and ran, covering his mouth with a hand.
우리 연구원들은 반항조차 하지 못했을 텐데요.
K사 직원들도 주먹 한번 내지르지 않았던 내 동료들을 곤봉으로 얻겠지.
우린 니놈들의 대장을 찾고 있다. 어딨지?
내가 궁금한 건 너희는 어떻게 살아있느냐야.
아, 그 개 같은 살인 기계들 해치우지 못할 정도는 아니었지. 폭탄은 좀 아팠지만.
아니, 폭탄은 전멸 용도가 아니었어. 수단 란과 슈렌네의 계획에 변수가 생긴 거군. 너희 정체가 뭐지?
Faust broke her silence.
기술이 없는 시대로 돌아간다 한들 당신들은 안식을 얻을 수 없어요. 이미 한번 기술이 주는 풍족함에 맛본 사람들은 그 이전의 시대를 견뎌낼 수가 없죠. 부자들 사이에서 뒷골목 여행이 유행했던 것도 동일한 이유예요. 삶을 돌아보고 자신이 쥔 것에 만족하는 시간이 되는 것뿐 그 시대를 거슬러 올라 살아갈 사람은 드물죠.
그래서 난 말이 많은 사람이 싫어. 설명해 주는 것도 질색이고.
저는 그다지 말이 많은 편은 아니에요. 그리고 제게 있어서 설명이 필요한 영역은 없어요. 견해의 차이가 궁금할 뿐.
우리 중엔 워프 열차를 타는 사람이 없어. 더 이상 도시의 고기도 먹지 않지. 실체를 알게 되면 뒷골목 여행 같은 얄팍한 마음 따윈 가질 수도 없어.
저보다 대단한 것을 아실 저희 집안 어르신분들은 너무 잘 이용하시던데요?
The warp trains?
대중들은 무지해서 직접 눈앞에서 보여줘도 대다수는 믿지 못해.
그래서 내린 결론이 이거냐? 다 없애버린 후에 아무것도 남지 않은 세상에서 살게 해주기.
너 같은 놈들은 이해 못해.
아니, 알 것 같은데? 좋게 말해도 말귀를 못 알아쳐먹는 놈들이 대부분이라서. 여기저기 좀 뭉개지고 얼굴이 쥐어 터져봐야 나 같은 놈한테도 공감이라는 걸 하게 되더라고. 그럴 땐 그냥 싹 다 부숴버리면 어떨까 싶어.
만약 다음에 새 멤버를 뽑게 될 날이 있다면 학력은 예외로 둬보겠어.
히스클리프 씨가 학력을 밝힌 적은 없지만 이해가 안 될 내용은 아니네요. 그래도 이런 방식은 선을 넘었죠.
How are you liking how PM is doing the new chapter, them trying to separate the fights with story as much as possible? It's... Okay, starting with these. Okay, 3. That's a good question. I feel like you have to... There has to be a balance. I do feel like there might be too many... Some of these fights, it might be a few too many, but also I didn't mind it as much when I was playing last week and I was taking more breaks in between. It's a balancing act, I think. Because some people are just gonna rush through them, and then it does feel quite overwhelming. But I think splitting them up as much as possible is probably the best, because it does get... Even if these fights don't take too long, if you're stuck in this big gauntlet, when what you really want to do is get to the next part of the story, that can be not the best experience, I think. Yeah, let's get gripping for next turn. And yeah. Negative 3. Struggling, okay. Yeah, maybe... Maybe bringing Otis would be nice for one of these. Eat. Oh, they have 45. I might have to level Gregor up a bit. Gregor's staggered. Yeah, if we can stagger here. Why are you 34? Okay, need level, do another few levels for some people. I did do like all of chapter 3 pretty underleveled, so. Almost. Okay, good. Heads. There we go. Okay. I want to get some passives going. That one though. Charge is good. Who are you hitting? I'm a very old man. Welcome. How's it going? I might have to do this one of the better team, but we'll see. 6. Okay. Oh yeah, Summer Games Fest. I want actually the point where I turned it on was the trailer for Power World, which is probably the best possible moment I could have chosen. Yeah, I tend to be like, the stuff I end up being excited about is like Project Moon and Fire Emblem. And like remakes of like weird old indie RPGs. Hi Scarlet Soul Ryan, welcome. Okay, yes, let's get Rip Space, and you really need to get your SP down. But I'm also... I had stuff going on, because I am somebody who really did enjoy E3. Even just for the memes, you know? Hey, stagger! Okay, 2 turns. Let's see what we can do here. I'll always be a fan of like Peggle too, and giant enemy crabs. Wait, you're new? Ooh. Oh. Okay, Fatal Pierce, Spine, Reattached Curse Talisman. At 9+ count, gain 5 bind at turn end. At 12+ count, gain 5 attack power at turn end. Blunt Fragility. Oh, 3 Blunt Fragility. Interesting. Okay, this is more what I'd hope Sinclair ends up as. Target the enemy with the most Rupture. Reattached Curse Talisman. Paralyzing Curse. Remove all reattached Curse Talisman. Rupture, Paralyze. Target the enemy with the most reattached Curse Talisman. A lot of HP. Yeah, I might have to do this stage again. Target the enemy with the most reattached. Remove all. Inflict. Paralyze. Deal fixed damage by 50% of the damage dealt. Like if Sinclair can do this. Gain Entangled Curse Talisman by the number of clashes the unit engaged in during a turn. At 10 Entangled Curse Talisman, raise stagger threshold by 10, then remove the status. 30% or less HP, inflict +1 reattached. 30% or less HP if target has 5+ reattached Curse Talismans. After an attack is finished, inflict 2 paralyze. And agitated. Okay. I got Ridge Racer. So many good moments. We do have Hex Snail, but I want to save that. What about your... okay. So we can get a good setup. Really need to decrease Sinclair's SP. So...
눈물을 떼어내주지.
What I like about all these moments is it's something that, like, if you're watching online, it's something the entire internet, like, shares together. We can all have fun with the same thing.
제대로 찝었군.
Yeah, we're all tearing through these guys.
모든 결과들은 하우스트가 알아요.
Well, that's not good for negative SP, but I do want that passive happening. 4 skills, okay. Here's, can I wonder, I want to like save this. We are at a good opportunity, so maybe for the envy fragility.
명령대로.
가슴 가장 깊은 곳까지 박히도록.
X-Nail is still probably one of my favorite egos in the game. Nice. You're gonna get a fragile from that. Oh. Oh, doing pretty well. You're down. As long as Sinclair isn't rolling zeros. Oh! Oh wow, okay. That went better expected.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어. 다음은 어디요? 이게 바로 소위 말하는 엘리트? 나 승진시켜 주시오, 관리자 나리.
Our elite. Okay. Oh, we'll have to, let's do a refill. Actually, wait. Age about technology. I mean, that team, I do think I want to switch Gregor out. Maybe Honglu. You should spam ego with Sinclair. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't build this team very well. The only one red. Maybe...
손맛이 뭔지 보여주지.
This will give us slash and pierce. One of the things I like also about Power World is like people's reactions if they haven't seen any of the trailers yet. Incredible. I mean, I still don't know what I'm facing. Let's try this.
유단에게 철의 단죄를.
Oh, now it is. Okay, well, let's try. I do really miss the in Ruina when you could preview who you're going against. I know if it's spoilers, it's probably not a good idea, but for like these kinds of fights, I wouldn't mind if I don't bring the completely wrong team.
불길 속으로 그 오물을 떼어내주지. 가져가라.
And okay, only 2 though.
불길 속으로.
걸려라.
The other thing. Careful, Faust. Okay. Okay, should be okay. Actually, I always forget what this passive is. Flash damage. Okay, yeah, that's... I want to save that. Thank you, Sinclair.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
6. Not be the worst time because you're gonna need health as well. Save rip space.
불길 속으로.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Be nice.
했고.
Look at the stagger. There we go.
좋아.
Hello, Jinko Foster. Welcome. Yeah, fluid attack's definitely a MVP here. How are we doing? Alright, we didn't bring McGregor out, so we have no green. That's okay.
무슨 맛일까?
I want to use Pursuance more, but because I don't bring Marceau out very much. Oh, it is more blunt people. Okay. Well... Hi, Boot Man. We're really gonna have to rely on Sinclair here. Get this passive up. Never used this. This one is... Rhyme Shank is blunt, so...
불길 속으로.
Rip Space, of course, is kind of bonkers, but Leave Inflicting Fragile is really nice as well. Thank you! Yoha, no worries! Have a nice night. And thank you! Thank you for chatting. I always appreciate hearing like stuff about saying that your comments about Faust are really interesting. I always really love hearing that. Okay, now to be careful with you. Let's try and get a... Yeah. David, welcome. You get nationals in Argentina. Wow, what did you play? No, I think that's amazing. Like as I always say, I'm way too scared to get to play in person. I think that's amazing. Let alone go to a tournament. I think that's really, really cool. So yeah, the whistles might be nice.
제대로 찝었군.
Thank you, Dawn.
No, man.
Get the stagger almost. Now we did. Okay. Not so bad, even with a not fully blunt team.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받아.
Offer to join. Ooh. What is happening over there? It is a little surprised. I know Isan isn't a big talker, but really hasn't been. a lot of talking at all from him. I assume that'll mostly come in the dungeon, but let's stick with this. It has been working. Although maybe a little bit of gluttony.
제 차례인가요?
Although you probably want some more levels. There you go. Let's try this. Oh, and do not forget, I wish this didn't change all the time.
몸 좀 풀어볼까요?
이.
부른 거요?
네 친구라고 들러붙어대는 저자. 무슨 관계지?
보이는 그대로 끊어진 지 오래된 년이야.
난 원래 간섭하는 것도 싫고 긴 말은 더 싫어하지만 아무것도 모르는 척하는 저 동랑이라는 새끼 웃음이 가증스러워서 말해주는 거다. 깔끔하게 비어있어서 더 추했던 눈에 띄는 그 책상. 그 밑에 니놈 이름표가 붙어있었어.
He was planning to give Isan that position all along.
말로만 듣던 헤드헌팅이라도 꾸미고 있는 걸까요? 기업 간의 도의에 어긋나는 행위거나 그런 거 아닌가요?
한참.
또 뭘 줄여 말하는 건데요?
안 줄였다. 환장하겠으니 한 말이다. 주황머리, 뱃일을 오래 했다고 했나? 해결사로? 하, 날개나 회사들에 대한 환상이 지나치다. 대호수에 오래 떠있더니 상식이라는 것도 물고기 떡밥으로 이 세계에서의 도의, 도릴 따위를 따지다니.
기업 간의 인재 스카우팅이나 이직은 이익과 효율에 따라 이루어진다.
너도 촌뜨기나 다름없구만. 아니지, 배뜨기냐?
Oh. Even if that was the case, this really is strange. Not taking Isan's thoughts into account at all.
괴념치 마시오. 마음이라는 것은 썩 변변찮은 것이니 박제당하는 삶이 퍽 익숙하오.
Yeah, so this is the first line of the wings. Or referencing the first line of the wings.
괴념치 않는다뇨? 이상 씨, 이곳에 입사한 이유가 애초에 저희 모두 같은 제안을 들었던 게 아닌가요?
The job offer. In my case, I was promised I'd get my aspect carved. Could barely remember a thing, but as soon as I heard that word, I nodded as if I was possessed. They acted like they knew my only choice would be to accept it.
만약 이곳에 입사를 한다면
그리한다면 간절히 원하는 것을
매일 밤 자기 전마다 되뇌어 오던 것을.
그래, 불가능하다고 생각했던 것을.
Oh.
이뤄줄 수 있다고 말했었죠. 분명히.
우리에 대해 대체 얼마나 치밀하게 조사를 해온 거야?
Interesting.
아까 읽었던 그 소망을 이루어주는 동화? 딴 데가 아니라 여기 있었네.
사실 그 소망조차도 허무해지하지 않은 바람이었어.
사실은 그렇게 간절하지 않았다 이거야? 그러면 너는 여기에 왜 입사했냐?
그저 하도 걷다 보니 발이 너무 아팠어. 마침 소낙도 찾아왔고, 그리고 눈앞의 버스는 퍽 편안해 보였다오.
그게 끝이 아니었을 텐데. 우리는 모두
거기까지. 취업 규칙 중엔 입사 계약서의 구체적인 내용에 대한 누설 금지도 포함되어 있습니다.
같은 처지인 주제에 혼자 으스대는 척. 역겹군.
계속 나아가죠.
That's when a thought struck me. Unlike most other sinners, Isan wouldn't vocalize his pain. Because of that, I would often discover his injuries late. Where has he been holding all that pain? I was reminded of the void in his chest I caught a glimpse of. Was he keeping it in? Or was it spilling out? Oh! Okay, 2 more. Are these guys? Oh, hi, Sag. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, let's get gripping.
정화. 걸려라.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
And maybe we won't get gripping.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Okay, after this fight, I might take like just a couple minute break to make some tea. Close, grenade staggered. Okay. Okay.
가자.
Pew Sinclair.
떼어내주지.
전부 찢어버리겠네.
I wish she did the cute little howl, the corrosion howl. It's so cute. I want to do that. Get someone who's actually weak to it, or for closer to a... Maybe.
정화.
It's the spaghetti I get. Thank you.
쉽군요.
That's why I brought you. That's not why I brought you.
제대로 찝었군.
Didn't get heads.
자, 한 건 했고.
I don't think it's not quite as spaghetti as. See, only 2 pieces of spaghetti. Yeah, new spaghetti. Where this, see, not so much. It's more angel hair spaghetti. Yeah.
운이 님이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
지금이 기회인 것 같소. 지금이 기회인 것 같소.
재밌네요.
Okay, Shank works again.
다 죽어라. 다 죽어라.
Okay, 31. Yeah, now we can try Shank on these guys. Would like to get the passive from Fluid Sac. Can do Rip Space on you.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
I do have the Stew Eagle, but I've swapped back to Impending Day.
다음은 어디요?
Because, not that I corrode Sinclair too often, but it's definitely less disastrous, I think, with Impending Day.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
I promise the spaghetti game isn't as complex as this whole mess looks. Okay.
불길 속으로.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
Yeah, if we get Mutilate on that, that will... Nice, got heads.
제대로 찝었군. 자, 한 건 했고.
그 오물을 떼어내주지. 다 죽어라.
Oh wait, you got it. You're at 45! I got Shank at least.
너무 쉽군요.
Okay, another one down.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
What do we have next? Offer to join 2. Okay. That's still level 33. Okay. Why does he have a clock head? We don't know. That's a good question. We don't know. So I'm just gonna take just a couple minute break to make some tea. Still recovering from my cold a little bit. So I'm gonna leave this back up. So this is a little preview of my upcoming model, and my Frey Dog's in charge. Okay, everybody be good. So just a minute. Okay, BRB. Okay, back. Thank you. Thank you for waiting. Fortunately, I'm afraid Dog did not listen to her instructions and left. That's okay. Everyone seems to have been good. Anyway. This worked out, so...
몸 좀 풀어볼까요?
We will stick with it, I think. Oh, now it's blunt people again. Okay. But only 2... 3. Okay, okay. You gonna play for another hour or more? I actually don't know how much... We'll have to ask how long. No exact spoilers, but do people who've played before think I've got another hour or so? I'm up for it. At least another hour? Okay, thank you. So yeah, probably another hour. Thank you, thank you.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Hope this is a mix again and not all blunt. Gets me every time. Negative, okay. Oh, you're at 0. I want to save till you have better sanity.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
그 오물을 가져가라.
Should... We'll see. I don't know if you're gonna roll heads on that. I wish they still had that thing where... I don't know why they took it out, but if you were doing an unopposed attack, it would give you a estimate of the damage you'd do. I understand that that's confusing and not everybody understood that's how it worked, but I found it really useful. Close. They still don't have it? And what's the... Oh, it's a 10-16 thing right next to the... Okay, did it move? Didn't even notice. Thank you. Let's see what we have. We'll save that for next time.
불길 속으로.
question is, what's the... Okay.
정화. 전부 지져버리겠네.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
He's staggered. Thank you, Sinclair. Yeah, I'm thinking this team's quite nice. Let's help Sinclair a bit. Your charge is good. $30. We'll save that. When are we gonna get another good slash ID? I think Dawn and like Kurokumo Honglu might have tipped the balance. I mean, they're too powerful.
제대로 찝었군.
Hey, stagger.
불길 속으로 가져가라. 그 오물을 가져가라. 당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택.
Screening room. Level 35. This a boss. Oh, yep. In this battle, up to 7 sinners can participate in combat. Certain stages may allow more sinners to participate in battle compared to the last stage played. In this case, the edit team area will flicker. Okay, let's... Okay. Okay, so if we're going against a boss... Going against a boss... I guess I should... I guess it's where... Is there anything... I think it's worth asking. Is there anything... I mean, we'll just restart if there is, but... Any chromer type don't bring bleed or something that forces you to restart? No, okay. That's all I want. It'll be fine even if we had to. If it's a boss, I'm gonna assume there's not a specific weakness. We'll just try. Can bring.
망치를 쥐고
You're always going to be useful.
손맛
제 차례인가요?
기다리고 있었죠.
I can redo the order, but
즉시 출격하겠습니다.
definitely low on the gluttony though. Oh, oh, there's two boss to interesting. Okay. Let's just try this. We can always. You two first. Want to be able to do more.
망치를 쥐고
You want to be able to build charge.
망치를 쥐고
제 차례인가요?
You're more likely to have dead turns, so something like this. And then if we need to go back and reevaluate for ego, we'll see. Although for a boss, we could bring in Merceau just because his ego tends to be so important for bosses. Well, we'll see. We'll just see what we.
참전합니다.
We'll see what it is first.
잘 안 보여. 저게 뭐죠?
소동 때문에 잠시 작동을 멈추게 했나 보다. 맞지?
네. 일단 침입자가 있을 수도 있으니 일시 중지하라는 알폰소 이사님의 명령이.
We gonna meet her soon?
아니, 그럼 안 되죠. 그 잠깐 동안에도 손실이 어마어마하다고요, 삼조씨.
그래서 저게 대체 뭔데?
아, 이건 말이죠. 우리를 위해 대신해서 울어주는 것이에요.
The eye?
그래서 늘 고맙고 측은한 마음으로 바라보곤 한답니다.
그렇군. 란이 말해주었던 게 저거였구나.
The voice of a person we've been desperately looking for was heard. Its source was right in front of us. Some kind of translucent veil seemed to drop as she rose. And Dombek was looking at us.
아, 쭉 궁금했었는데 이제야 알겠다. 왜 그렇게 허술하게 보안이 뚫리고 자꾸만 눈앞에서 놓쳐버리고 사라지는 걸까 싶었는데 장막을 가지고 있었구나. 하, 이렇게 간단한 걸 왜 미처 못 떠올렸지?
장막? 그건 또 뭔데? 아이 새끼들 또 지들만 하는 이야기 시작하려 하네.
Thanks, Heathcliff.
히스클리프 씨는 도시에서 살 수는 있어도 해결사 일은 못할 게 뻔하네요.
대부분의 사람들은 기술 하나하나가 어디서 나왔는지 알려하다 보면 그 끝이 없으며 알기도 힘드니 체념하고 고개를 끄덕이죠. 아는 채 이것 없이는 도시를 살아가기 버거울 테니까요.
명성 높은 해결사들이나 날개 임원 아니면 최우수 부자들이나 겨우 가지고 있을 값비싼 특이점 기술을.
눈앞에 이게 재생 앰플의 진실이니?
맞아. 너희가 파괴하려고 작정하는 재생 앰플의 근원이지.
I was wondering. It didn't really occur to me when we were reading it, but the storybook with the star theme, the crying stars, it's kind of like Child of the Galaxy, right? And who gives a healing ego gift.
무슨 파괴한다뇨? 질문입니다. 이 앰플로 얼마나 많은 사람을 살릴 수 있는지 모르시는 겁니까?
이 재생 앰플은 단순히 몸을 재생시키는 게 다는 아니잖아.
사람을 살리는 만큼 죽이는 것도 이 눈물의 역할이니까.
그러니까 이 눈물이 사람을 죽인다는 말씀입니까?
이미 몇 번이나 보고도 믿지 않는 너 같은 자들에게는 더 할 말이 없네.
그럼 제가 여기 들어왔다가 나오면 증명되는 건가요?
Excuse me?
근거 없는 트집이나 잡으며 동랑님을 모욕하지 마십시오. 이미 수많은 사람이 이 기술로 죽어가는 몸을 완벽하게 치료받았단 말입니다. 저도 몸소 투약받은 적이 있습니다. 다이빙하다가 목이 부러진 적이 있었는데 죽기 직전에 이 재생 앰플로 깔끔하게 나았어요. 제가 성인이 되자마자 K사에 지원을 한 이유이기도 했습니다만 그게 중요한 건 아니고.
뭐 하는 거야, 삼조 씨?
어렸을 때 둥지 수영 선수가 꿈이었거든요. 이 정도 높이는 문제 없습니다.
I don't like where this is going.
저번엔 도시 야구 선수라며.
삼조 씨 또 오버한다. 그게 무슨 생고생이야. 괜찮으니까 그냥 가만히 있어.
고생이라뇨? 동랑님이 개량하신 재생 앰플이지 않습니까? 동랑님과 알폰소님 그리고 수많은 연구원이 몇 년 동안 연구한 K사의 재생 앰플이란 말입니다. 이 기술에 대한 믿음과 자부심이 제가 여기 있는 이유예요. 금방 돌아올 수 있습니다.
잠깐. 삼조 씨?
Samjo took off his glasses and jumped into the vat containing the tears. Small bubbles rose from where he dove, but a few seconds later, no sound could be heard from the vat.
이거 참 곤란하게 되었네. 삼조 씨는 눈물 원액 자체에 대해서는 몰랐단 말이에요.
You really could have said something.
시체는 못 건질 거예요. 그래도 마지막까지 저를 자랑스러워해서 다행이네요.
뭐라고요?
I wonder if this is something I'm not familiar with. The book he's based on.
삼조 씨는 소위 개천에서 난 용이었어요. 난 그런 유형들을 좋아하거든요. 날개의 요구 조건에 탁없이 못 미치는데도 불구하고 날개에 뽑힌 친구들은 대체로 충성심이 강해요.
뭐? 애초에 둥지에서
참, 둥지에서 태어났다고 해서 누구나 날개에 쉽게 입사할 수 없다는 건 알죠?
어떻게 된 거예요? 삼조 씨는 왜 안 나오는 건데요?
원액은 무슨 기능을 하는 것이오, 동랑?
원래의 모습으로 되돌려주는 것이 눈물의 역할이야.
Tear's function is to revert things to how they were originally.
그 눈물을 정제하고 정제해서 만든 게 지금의 재생 앰플이지. 팔이 없는 사람이 재생 앰플을 맞으면 팔이 있는 모습을 자신의 본 모습이라고 기억하고,
Remember having the arms its original state.
머리가 함몰된 사람이 재생 앰플을 맞으면 머리가 멀쩡한 모습을 원형이라고 기억하니까.
Remember. I mean, the interesting parallel they're bringing up here is how this relates to Dante's ability.
로보토미 지부에서 벌레처럼 죽어가던 자들은
이를테면 모두가 최면 상태에 걸렸던 것이요. 밀폐되고 조용한 장소에서 너는 벌레다라고 반복해서 말하는 음성을 들으면 우리의 무의식에는 벌레의 이미지가 자리 잡게 되니까.
맞아. 사람의 관념으로 정제하며 희석하는 절차를 밟아야 효과가 잘 받지.
Wow.
하지만 그 어떤 해석도 없는 눈물 그 자체가 닿으면 사람의 근원적 모습까지 거슬러 올라간 형태로 되돌려주더군.
Wow.
근원적 모습?
정확히는 되돌아갈 수 있도록 도와준다고 해야 하나요? 역시 아무리 그래도 그 근원적 모습이라는 곳까지 도달은 못하는 것 같아요.
I mean, I think we've all been under the assumption that all singularities probably have some dark secret or side to them, but this is not what I was expecting, but it's really interesting concept.
결과적으로는 고통을 없애주긴 하지만 뭐 그래서 만족해, 동백? 네가 옳았고 삼조는 눈물 속에서 사람의 원형 비스무리한 무언가가 되었겠지.
특이점 그리고 특이점과 관련된 모든 것들을 개념 소각기에 넣은 연구 소멸.
Interesting that it's well as well. Like in Lobotomy Corporation.
개념 소각기라. 이번에도 개념 소각기에 태운다고?
Again.
그래서 동백, 그 아무것도 없는 시대로 돌아가면 그런 다음엔 나무를 꺾고 집 짓고 동물 가죽을 벗겨서 옷을 만들고 그렇게 살 거야? 그러곤 꺾은 나무와 죽은 동물을 애도하면서? 이봐 동백, 그런 마음으로는 천둥벌거숭이로밖에 살 수가 없어. 그게 정말 네가 원하는 거야?
너는 언제나 어리석은 질문을 하네. 우리는 추악한 너희들을 없애기 위해 추악한 기술을 무기로 휘두르며 맞서기로 결심했어. 따라서 우리가 그리는 미래에는 아무도 남아있을 수가 없어. 그러니까 자유로울 수 있었던 거야. 생존에 대한 집착으로부터.
그게 무슨 말이야? 너는 미래를 그리고 있는 게 아니라 과거를 놓지 못하고 있는 거였네.
Ayake-san.
둘 다 그만두시오. 눈앞에서 옛 다툼이 반복되는 걸 보고 싶지 않소.
이상 멀쩡해 보이네.
다행인 것처럼 말하는군. 당신은 이상이
응, 죽기를 바랐었지. 하지만 그건 본인도 마찬가지였을걸? 심장까지 꿰뚫는 와중에도 저항 한번 안 하던데 오히려 불쾌했어. 마치 원하는 것을 내가 이뤄주는 느낌이었으니까.
하나같이 사고방식이 좀 꼬여있는 것 같은데 절벽 끝에서 망설이는 사람을 손수 밀어줬다고 그게 정당해지나?
망설? 너 말고 본인이 직접 말해줄래?
나는 할 말이 없어.
대화는 끝났네. 그럼 차라리 잘 됐어. 이 자리를 기념해서 예뻐시였던 둘을 직접 죽이겠어.
There's sun shower.
그리고 특이점을 회수하고 태워버릴 거야.
Okay. Just before. Oh wow. I have to say, one of my favorite things that's been going on is looking this. I remember to look at everything. Every time new reveals sort of recontextualize what an abnormality is meant to represent. If we're meant to take I don't want to get like too into it because it's gonna end up as like big Runa spoilers, for instance. But if we understand that Silent Girl is meant to represent the, let's say, the ideals of Corp, what that means for where Silent Girl appears in Runa is super, super interesting. And I love I love it. I love it. Like Shadow of the Galaxy being able to instant kill you. Okay. Let's do passive. Starts the battle with 1200 shield HP. At the end of each turn, lose 10 HP. Oh, Lobotomy Eagle. Careless Mind. Conditions unmet. Skill. Stinging Memories. Clash win. Heal 8 SP. Clash lose 5 SP. Oh yeah, it's a Tet. Like 2 Sinking and 2 Rupture. Conditions unmet. Self-defense. Clash lose 8 SP and gain 3 Sinking. Inflict 2 Bind and 2 attack power down next turn. Get it away. It's an evade. Okay. 34 attack value. Not too bad. 3 coins. Let's see. Wait, I didn't check. Okay. And wait, I didn't check. So 500. Okay. Get this turned on. Figure out how I want to start. Seven v1 easy. I mean, not necessarily. Oh, weak to slash, resistant to pierce, neutral to blunt. Okay. Weak to slash. Okay. Ripping up.
정화.
So Dawn's gonna be very good if we can get the setup correct.
걸려라.
Aching Heart. On hit, raise stagger threshold by 50% damage dealt. Perilous Heart. Gain 2 attack power up and 3 bind. These are the fights I'd like to... Need 2 pack power up. These are the fights that would be the most interesting to like... I've never really done like a full Nails team, but I'd like to try. There's, okay. But you still want to be careful. I'm gonna try and get lucky. You can try. Oh, body. Weak to blunt. Okay. Pride and Gloom.
따라준다면 좋겠네요.
Well, Sinclair is gonna be MVP here again. There's a stagger. Not good for raising sanity here, but I leave the charge. I want to save Rip's face. I want to save these for clashing, and we can use ego.
불길 속으로.
One day I'll be able to use a burn team. Hope for the okay, not heads. So now your sanity went all the way up to 45. You're hinting very hard on Fire Ishmael. I hope that soon. I mean, although we have like Ryoshu who has 2 fire ego. Okay, we have more of these. But I mean, she could use more ego anyway. But no burn identities. Low morale, gain 2 attack power ups, that's what that is. Faltering heart. In panic, becomes staggered. Determination, when recovering from panic, fully heal SP and gain 2 haste, 2 attack power up. Cool! Okay, now we're not gonna be able to redirect these. Go for the rip space. Might as well ego. We'll get the sanity boost. Just want to win these. Double checking thorny memories. Self-defense. We're not gonna get the on kill there. Okay. Oh wait.
불길 속으로.
Hey, not. That was okay. Hope Fairy-ish is good. I mean, even if it's not, it is her chapter coming up next, so she'll get. She doesn't have like a. She's in an interesting position where I don't think she has like a super great identity, but oh, ooh, umbrellas. Combat Star gain thorns. One hit, return 50% of the damage taken to attacker. Okay, what I was saying was Ishmael, even if she doesn't have like a super strong single identity, she has a lot of. I think she's okay with, like, at the moment, with the utility of LCCB Ishmael is great Tremor and Rupture support, and then she Ishmael has a lot of potential. She's sort of, I can't see really using her outside of Railway, but she was my MVP for my best run. Okay, what are these? When this unit is broken, Donback is inflicted with +5 sinking count, and all sinners lose 2 sinking count. All sinners gain 1 protect. Ooh. And do we have anything? Got all these right. Okay. So combat start, Thorns, 50% of damage. So I guess we'll leave you alone for a turn. We'll save that.
정화. 다음은 어디요?
다 죽어라.
Okay. Oh, mass attack or AoE. I still want to call them mass attacks. Okay, sync it all. Let's look at it here. AoE, target 7 slots. On use, lose 30 SP, gain 5 sinking, gain corroding heart next turn. On hit, target loses 15 SP. On hit, inflict 8 sinking and 8 poison next turn. Okay, definitely don't want that to hit. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for hanging out, Kikyo. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope your meeting goes well. Okay, so, and that is 30 to 50. Don't actually know... Oh yeah, okay. We're good. Thank you, Otis. Neither. Oh, +8. +8 power. We are okay.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
+8.
No,
It's gonna be bonkers. We didn't even see the attack. I'll have to see if I really want to go see that animation now.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
Bud. Past bonds thought to have been severed have met again. Longback showed obsessive determination to reclaim the singularity. Oh, player within 15 turns. 3, okay. That one just has a skill, okay. And still the 7. The team was working out. Team was working out. The only fun thing is if Isan might have a bonus, but let's try with this.
이오티스 참전합니다.
Oh, I'm excited!
각혈 긍정적인 신호다.
아무리 클리포트 억지력으로 훈련을 반복했다고 한들 에고의 남용은 사용자의 신체를 한계까지 몰아세울 테죠.
황금 가지는 이제 돌려줄래, 동백? 이쪽 손님들에게 넘겨주기로 뭐라더라. 엄청 복잡한 계약서에 도장도 여러 개 찍고 그래서 물을 수가 없거든.
무지함이 자랑이라고 떠드네.
Oh,
여전히.
So I was familiar with this because after I read The Wings, I was reading some other research articles and papers on Isang. So I think this has probably been brought up otherwise, but this name is from a novel by a different author, and I remember that author, I think, passed away from illness. That might be what this is all referencing.
그리고 너는 약하고 여전히 로보토미사의 에고를 사용한다고 해도 이건 내 기대 이하야, 동백. 그리고 아직 내가 만든 기술은 소개해주지도 못했단 말이야. 그렇지. 오랜만인데 기술 낭송이라도 다시 할까?
Oh yeah, okay, I couldn't remember exactly if it was tuberculosis. Yeah. It was brought up that I don't know, it always feels weird. I'm never sure how to approach discussing these really awful tragedies. Because after reading The Wings and you realize how young Yi-sang was. I'm not sure of the right words.
그러니까 말해줘, 동백. 너의 절망은 어디까지 커질 수 있어?
That's a villain's words. Oh.
이게 무슨 소리예요?
우리가 도로 한복판에서 환상체와 싸울 때 드론이 찍었던 영상이.
네가 보냈던 협박 메일은 잘 받았어. 내가 TV점에 대해 말하지 않는다면 환상체를 거리 한복판에 풀어놓을 거라고. 옛날부터 과격한 이벤트를 좋아하는 건 알았지만 정말 실행시킬 줄은 몰랐네. 물론 눈물은 더 많이 흘러넘쳤어. 덕분이야.
아니요. 정말 풀어놓을 생각은 아니었어. 기어코 탈출하고 만 거야.
거기서 내가 반응을 한다면 우리 연구실이 독단적으로 환상체 실험을 해왔다는 걸 인정하는 꼴이 되잖아.
Experimenting on abnormalities.
때마침 우리 의뢰인들이 둥지 근처에 머물고 계시니까 망정이었지.
저희가 탈출한 환상체와 만날 거라는 것까지 당신의 계획이었다는 거예요?
계획이라기보단 실험이었어요. 실패할 가능성을 염두에 뒀지만 당신들이라면 충분히 해낼 거라는 근거가 있었거든요. 전 생각보다 당신들을 오랫동안 지켜보고 있었거든요. 말했잖아요. 팬이라고.
아니지, 싱클레어. 항상 그랬지만 쥐는 건 나야.
이게 왜? 보고 싶지 않아요. 저 장면.
이때도 기록적인 눈물 수치를 기록했어요. 최우수상을 받는 데에 톡톡한 역할을 했달까요? 말을 섞기는 그다지 우수하지 않았지만 어쨌든 N사의 어느 부서 직원들 덕분에 신선한 시청각 사료를 얻을 수 있었죠.
그럼 K사 둥지 거주구역에서 N사가 그런 잔인한 일을 저지를 수 있었던 것도
이것이 거래였군.
누가 그랬던 것 같은데. 영지형의 유리창은 혁신적이지만 자유자재로 다루기에 너무나 방대하여 한낱 나같이 속된 이들은 함부로 만질 수도 없을 거라고. 아, 동백 너였나?
지금 이게...
눈물은 흘려도 흘려도 항상 부족했단 말이지. 그도 그렇게 주위를 둘러보면 이곳엔 괴로운 사람들이 너무나도 많으니까. 그러니까 우리를 대신해서 울어주는 거야. 눈을 감을 겨를도 없이.
영지영의 기술에 살짝의 변형만 가한 것뿐이야. 어떠한 가능성도 있는 그대로 비추고 싶었어. 그래서 나는 이걸 이렇게 부를까 생각 중이지. 거울. 난 이것이 우리를 더 웃게 할 수 있는 놀이가 되길 바라오.
이걸 찾아내느라 그간 안 보였던 거니? 동남, 너 왜 그렇게 웃니?
눈은 엄청 빛나고 있는데 그렇게 표독스럽게 말하니까 재밌잖아.
이상, 이놈한테 시끄럽다고 전해줄래?
얼음 과자 처음 먹어본 어린애 같은 표정이나 감춰줄래?
웃음을 참지 못하는 입. 놀라움에 터지는 탄성. 서로를 향한 웃음. 별보다 반짝이는 눈동자. 모두가 느끼고 있던 순수한 환희.
Hey, which one's Gubo not here? Because I guess that's the top hat person in the photo.
그저 이 모든 게 놀이가 되길 바랬던. 조용히 있어. 그대는 그저 그대로 살아가는 거야. 아무 일도 모르는 것처럼.
리차, 이따위 역겨운 짓거리를 위해서.
중요한 순간이야. 험한 말은 삼가줘. 그리고 나도 알아. 영지 형이라면 분명 이런 나를 혼냈겠지. 아, 그런데 그거 알아? 지금은 장난감 같은 기술을 돌려보며 환호성이나 연발하던 시절이 아니더라고. 너는 그저 잊지 못하고 있는 거야. 겉으로는 거창하게 기술의 추악함이니 뭐니 말해도 사람들을 선동하기 위해 나중에 갖다 붙인 명분이잖아. 기술의 추악함을 소멸시키려는 너도 같이 추악해지고 있는 걸 보면 말이야. 하필이면 너희가 내 연구 장소였던 로보토미 집을 가로채간 것도 부하들에게는 특이점을 조사할 목적이라고 했지만 그곳에 에고처럼 무기로 쓸 수 있는 기술들이 숨겨져 있다는 것까지 알아낸 거지? 그 귀중한 정보를 제공해준 건 누구였을까? 슈렌도 몰랐을 텐데. 나랑 스무고개 하면 알려줄래?
다 알고 있는 것처럼 떠들지 마. 옛날부터 너 그러는 거.
그럼 하나만 더 아는 척 해볼게. 영지 형의 유리창 안을 들여다봤을 때, 그리고 이상의 거울에 비쳤던 세계를 엿보았을 때, 그때 우리는 결코 이전 상태로 돌이킬 수 없는 희열과 분열을 느꼈지.
유리창이 탄생했을 때부터 각종 이익 집단들이 앞다투어 몰려 들어왔어. 그래, 우리는 스스로의 발로 코인을 해 나간 거라고 생각하지만 모두 알고 있잖아. 사실은 갈기갈기 찢겨져 흩뿌려진 것에 지나지 않았다고. 그리고 그 원인이 우리 중에 있다는 것도.
동백, 네가 개념서 같기에 내 기술을 넣어버린다 하더라도 순수했던 그 시절로는 돌아갈 수 없어. 알고 있지? 알고 있는데도 집착을 놓지 못하는 것. 아, 그랬군. 소각되어버린 기술들을 누군가 다시 발견하기라도 한다면 다른 꿈을 가진 이름 모를 누군가들이 같은 희열을 느껴주기를 바랐던 거구나. 우리가 과거로 돌아갈 수는 없으니 다시 과거를 만들어서 물려주는 걸로 말이야. 와, 이거 진짜 신선하고 귀여운 발상이네, 동배.
동백 씨 몸이
Holmbeck muttered into emptiness. It was as though she was talking to someone.
그래. 머릿속에 다시 꾹꾹 감춰놓는 거야.
Armin?
언젠가 발견할 누군가를 위해. 우리가 남들보다 더 나은 자격이 있어서 그 기술을 발견한 건 아니니까. 당신 말대로 난 나를 속이고 모두를 속이며 내가 원한 것을 밀어붙인 것이겠지.
서운하네. 정작 그 땅을 일구기 위해 꽃 구경도 놓치고 괜히질만 했던 우리의 노력은 모르는 척하는 거야? 그때 우리는 물정을 몰랐던 풋내기였고 네가 잊지 못하고 있는 그 순간은 미화된 찰나에 지나지 않아. 그런데 목숨 바친 네 동료들도 그 사실을 알고 있나? 그저 동료들을 끌어모으기 위해 그럴듯해 보이는 대의를 외쳤을 뿐 사실 허공에 떠있는 뜬구름이었다는 걸.
아니, 하지만 이제야 난 나를 제대로 알겠어. 그래서 직접 내 손으로 흙을 덮고 싹을 심어야만 하지 않겠니? 봉우리는 저물고 우리의 열매는 이미 시든 지 오래니 다시 흙을 덮어 허물고 다른 열매가 맺히도록.
이봐, 저대로 놔둬도 괜찮은 거야? 알고 있잖아. 에고를 사용하면 정신이 멀쩡하게 굴러가지 못하는 거.
야, 너 일부러 그러는 거냐? 되는 데까지 도발을 시킨 다음에
결국엔 제풀에 스스로 꺾이도록.
이번에는 우리가 없을 순수했던 그 시절로.
아, 순수라.
Ah, innocence.
순수라는 단어만큼 부끄러운 단어는 없지.
야, 정신 차려!
역시 그때나 지금이나 네 마음을 정신없이 흔들어 놓는 건
아니, 난 그 언제보다 정신이 활짝 피어나는 것 같아. 나는 언제나 곧 터지고 피어나올 봉우리이고 싶었어. 온몸 가득 향내음을 두르며. 이것이 누군가에게도 이해받지 못할 마음 아픈 나만의 길일지라도.
Oh. I'll still leave behind tomorrow, strong and fertile like fallen petals. Oh wow! And this isn't even the final battle, because I feel like this could be Spice Bush. Oh, blooming. Okay, that's new. Okay. A cyclone living on a tree. So like this could be a Millie song. Scattering fragrance. On hit, inflict 2 rupture, inflict 1 blooming. Turn end at 5+ count. Take sloth damage by count percent. Sloth damage or max HP and become fully bloomed. At less than 5 count, lose count times 5 SP, then reduce count by 1. Pungent fragrance. Target 3 slots. AoE. Blooming. Okay. Clicked on blooming, just making sure I got this. Turn end at 5+ count, take sloth damage. I'm fully bloomed. Less than 5 count, lose. Okay. Anyway, don't want to be hit by it. No passives. Unstable. A34. Oh yeah, I is not having a great time. These are both AoE. Definitely want to beat these. Let's turn this on. Let's build up charge first. Okay. Hunglu's probably who we want to build up sanity with sooner. Okay, 4 charge. Okay, normal to blunt. Oh, weak to slash. Okay, do have to be careful. Slash and pride. Resistant to pierce. Okay. Okay. We do have a lot of pierce people, but let's keep going. I want to win these clashes to bring up sanity. Let's stick with that. Let's just focus on winning for now. And get some unopposed. Okay, you do that one. Okay, nice. Oh yeah, it doesn't. You're right. It, you know, this doesn't have a rank. I was wondering if at first if she was hearing the ego in the way that Callie could hear mimicry, but does seem to be ego or distortion. Oh! Oh! Oh, you can't see, but my hands are my face. Incredible. Okay, hold on. Tune to bloom flower. And music! Inflict 1 blooming. Do have to be more careful. Spawns 1 growing. At the end of turn, add +1 count and gain max HP proportional to the count. Like, how is this not worthy of a Millie song? I keep waiting for, like, the lyrics to happen. Okay, scouting fragrance, pungent fragrance, flowering buds. Spawn 2 flowers next turn. If there are 4 flowers present, instead raise the level of the lowest level flower by 1. Like 3 rupture. Like 3 blooming. Blooming. Still can't see the passive. Still no story. Okay. And I'm not sure what these are weak to. It'd be great if they're weak to, if we could get... They're weak to slash as well. We could get good mileage out of mutilate, but I don't want to risk that until our SP is a little higher. Okay. Luckily... nobody's speed is too high. We can't redirect. Okay, so a couple people negative. Really have to bring that up. Let's see if we can find out. Thank you. Thank you so much for hanging out, LK-san. Have a good rest of your day at work. Let's keep ripping up. Although I might want to save ego in case there's anything. Anything that requires it. Let's do like that one. Yeah, the way these overlap aren't super easy. Okay, I do have to redirect one of those actually. Is that one not being... Generator skills, am I missing something? Rupture, blooming. Spawn 2 flowers next turn. If there are 4 flowers present, instead raise the level of lowest level flower by 1. And that one's the evade. Okay. Let's try this. And figure out what your... They endure Pierce, but doesn't seem to endure Pierce. Yeah, we'll want to set up like a good rip space. Okay, fatal to slash. Okay, if we can get and normal. So we can get good mileage out of mutilate. They're moving so fast.
너무 쉽군요.
Conditions unmet. Okay. I'm gonna keep checking. AoE, so definitely have to... want to save ego, but let's see if we can't... Actually, you went up to 45. That's not good for you. 5, spawn 4 with 3 growing. We'll put you against one of the flowers probably. Need to lower that. I want to save that for her. At 5 charge. Wanna be safer. A little hard to tell all of these. Okay, that's going against you. Oh, did I... Hold on, let me just... I feel like Ruina was just a lot easier to tell in Ruina. The slash and pride weakness does make me wish I brought Kurokumo, but I found it much easier to parse where everything was going. $45 SP, we should be okay. Gets one of these. You resist. Doing the flowers. Try and mutilate. Hit that one. Okay.
명령대로 하겠습니다.
It is mutilate? I guess if we're lucky we could get it on her. Yeah. Thank you, Hongu. I'm just so happy we get, like, I think as we said, this is a Library Ruina fight.
No.
Magnificent Spring Breeze. Targets 7 slots, gains +5 final power to each. For each living soon-to-bloom flower. After attack, remove all soon-to-bloom flowers. On hit, target loses 15 SP, inflict 3 blooming. Be careful about your blooming. Double checking. When HP drops to 50%, proceeds to the next phase. Okay, more phases. HP does not go below 50% until the phase changes. That's why you killed up. I was assuming if they're there. Might save that for the next phase because we're getting close to it. But let's get your passive up. 19. I want to get a guaranteed one, actually. Yeah. Thank you, Otis. The Odyssey had a purpose. I want to save a rip space for afterwards, then we can maybe set up with Hexnail. Proceed to next phase. The Odyssey had a purpose. The thing they also used to do was, I think for a few fights in Ruina it would say like, when HP reaches, with an ellipses. Those are always the scary ones.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
Funeral. Must cover with dirt. On use, inflict dueling next turn. Dueling. Turn start. Units without this status go into fully bloom status. If Isan has this effect... Oh. On use. Interesting. Units without the status. Okay. It is 1v1. How much did... I've never even used this. Okay, so that could win. But we won't have enough. I'd say Dawn? Rhodia Dawn. There's a lot of options. But I'm gonna try. I don't actually know what this is gonna bring us to. Let's try Faust. Combat start, gain 5 protection, so we're not gonna do much this turn, but... Seven Notice would have been good here. I wish I had her. We're not gonna be doing very much damage, but... Let's save that. Let's give this a shot. This we can... Seven Otis! Like, I had the shards, but... I didn't know what was coming in Season 2, so I wanted to save them even if they're getting halved. I borrow her all the time for XP excavation. So... Oh! Oh! Wait, I did Otis? I thought I didn't. Okay. Cannot act. At the end of turn, lose 20 SP. If SP reaches negative 45, fully heal, then gain Dazzled Mind next turn. What is that? Targets allies for attack when staggered. Remove this effect next turn. Cannot act. End of turn, lose 20 SP. SP reaches negative 45, heal. And gain Dazzled Mind. Targets allies for attack when staggered. Remove this effect next turn. This effect isn't removed for 2 turns. Lose 30 SP. Remove it. Okay. Oh, so these are the ones with only a skill. I was wondering why there was only a skill and like no sanity or passives. Okay, Withering Flower. Combat start, gain 10 protection. Clash lose, gain 3 scattering petals. Protection. Double checking. Skill conditions unmet. And scattering at +6 count. Okay. What is this? No, give me this. Okay, don't really want to risk it, but just go for ego.
명령대로 하겠습니다.
The Odyssey had a purpose. Unknown. That's meant to be. This is meant to be scattering, right? Okay, it's 6+ count. Well, interesting that Isan has a debuff for this. Let's actually hit the right thing. Face Soda's putting in work. I knew! I think I've used her like the whole game. I've always kept her leveled. Okay, now we're at 6. Here we go. He's still 15 charge. Oh, you're going after. A4. You're going early. If Faust was fast, I would have used Hex now. It also buff all allies if Yisang wins the. Oh, I want to see that. Good hit. Okay, good heads.
No, my. 다음은 어디요?
이렇게 생각하는 게 어때?
Seems not that hard to get EX. Yeah, it was a little. It gave you 15 turns, right? I guess that's a bit of. I don't know. I guess. Yeah. Didn't seem so bad with. I probably wouldn't have brought Sinclair. Maybe I would have done Kurokumo instead. Ooh. That wasn't too bad.
엔사에 새로운 구인회가 만들어졌다는 거 알고 있어?
New League of Nine.
거기서 네가 하려 했던 거랑 비슷하게 예전 기술이나 사람들을 모으고 있나 봐. 오히려 그때를 지우려 하고 있는 것 같기도 하고. 그래서 이건 순전히 내 생각일 뿐인데 우리는 어차피 구보 그 친구에게 차례차례 죽어서 박제당할 목숨이야. 내가 지금 그 순간을 앞당겼을 뿐이지. 그리고 지난 우정으로 모든 걸 덮기에는 너무 선을 넘었어, 동백. 아, 내일 회식 정말 기대하고 있었는데. 자, 그만 흐드러지자, 동백.
The golden bow in hand, Dongrang stabs Dongbek without hesitation.
왜? 많은 이유를 설명할 수 있지만 그래, 이건 내 마지막 온정이야.
때가 되면 시들 수밖에 없다는 걸 알고 있었지만 나는 언제나 곧 피어날 향기를 머금은 봉우리이고 싶었어. 이상, 네가 날아가고 싶은 꿈을 꾼 것처럼.
The last lines of the wings are about flying.
나도 그저 너희들과 함께 알싸ant꽃 향기에 적도 없이 파묻히고 싶었던 것뿐이야.
새로운 서류가 추가되었습니다.
고마워 이상. 내게 그런 순간을 보여줘서 내 전부를 걸고 갚고 싶을 정도야.
이상, 나랑 나중에 따로 연구실 차릴 생각은 없어? 하루하루가 재밌을 것 같다는 생각이 들거든.
대단하구나, 이상. 너는 나랑 달리 똑바른 참모습을 비추려고 하였구나. 겹쳐지지도 않고 흐릿하지도 흔들리지도 않네.
이상, 자네는 너무 물러. 대체 그걸 왜 놀이거리로 만드는 건가?
가만히, 그냥 가만히 숨만 쉬는 거야. 지금은 그렇게 살아야 해. 너는 날 알지 못해.
구인회는 산산조각 났어. 우린 이곳을 떠나야 돼. 이상, 자네는 나와 함께 가는 거야. 원한다면 눈은 감아도 돼. 자네는 너무나 모르니까 한치 앞은 내가 대신 봐주지.
무슨 생각을 하고 있어? 아무것도. 그리고 묘혈의 향기가 만개하였어.
이 정도면 조기 소진 걱정은 안 해도 되겠는걸.
Oh, that was incredible, and it wasn't even the finale. Oh, wow. Wow. Is this my favorite chapter so far? It might be. Oh, next stage is in the sky. Oh, wow. Like, I'm the kind of person that does need to like sit and think about things before I can really articulate my thoughts and feelings, which can be frustrating when I stream because there's so much I want to say, but I have to sort it all out first. Because I could definitely. It's interesting because it's definitely a slow burn at the beginning for this whole chapter, but and this is not the finale, I don't know what you call this part. penultimate chapter. If maybe this is the dungeon, but oh. And I love what they did with the K-Corp singularity, because there's so many like twisted ideas you could probably come up with for how their singularity works, but when they bring it, the fact that they always bring it back to a sort of psychology theme is really, really fascinating to me. That was completely unexpected, and you can just like see all the possible story potential you can work with there. I feel like that fight definitely deserved a Millie song, although I did like that track. Especially given the themes. I can't even, I mean, clearly Dongrang's gonna be the final boss or something leading up to it. I don't know if he's gonna be the Tremor exactly, or if there's some other abnormality that's going to represent everything. Wow, so I wonder, I guess concerning IDs, I wonder if, what was that called, Spice Bush? Spice Bush. If Isan could have this. Unless they're saving it for like a joining K-Corp? Not Gubo? Well, Gubo hasn't even shown up. But like, for the other chapters, we didn't fight Herman. We didn't fight Sonia. I think Gubo's being saved. But is Dongrang gonna distort? I don't even... And I assume for coming up banners we'll have... Canto Forest picture changes. Oh! Wow! I didn't even notice. Thank you! So let's see, we know the Rose Spanner people. And then we know we're gonna have like the Heathcliff, Ishmael, Sinclair are gonna be Technology Liberation Alliance. Possibly, I mean, I guess there's two options for Isan's ego. It's sort of, or I mean, final identity. It just sort of depends where the ending goes. He's either gonna be K-Corp or technology using an ego, like the Technology Liberation Alliance. So I really wonder, because if it's not him, who else would get the Spice Bush? I guess Faust. And then I guess that leaves like the other people to be K-Corp. K-Corp identities. Interesting, interesting. Wow, there's a lot to like process there. I can't wait. I'm sure all the fan artists are gonna... I mean, I'm inspired. Are gonna have some amazing stuff to do with that fight. Because just those designs. Wonder if we'll fight a super K-Corp soldier. I was prepared when they showed up. I was prepared. I was like, gotta bring out the Slash people. But it didn't happen. Whatever happens, I'll definitely level Isan up for the final fight. It's gonna be worth it to... I want to bring him no matter what. Sad that we don't have K-Corp employee ID. I'm sure that's coming. I'm positive we'll get something. Because everyone sort of gets divided into the different factions. Oh, and there was the Alfonso that was mentioned. I assume we'll see her, because I can't imagine they would have would have been brought up without, even if it's only for like a moment, like Ubo and Herman popping out before. It'd be interesting to know what she references. Oh my goodness, thank you all. There was... It can be a little... I don't know if I'm the best at streaming when there's just these repetitive fights that I don't have a lot of commentary over. But when it all culminates here... Oh, that's incredible. I'm so happy. I love Project Moon. When they get the opportunity to do stuff like this, they are so good at the... How would you call it? Story gameplay integration and design. Just like stage design. Ludonarrative harmony. They're absolute masters. At that. So I'm not sure what, yeah, I wonder what, anything over here? It's cool to, it's cool the way they design these maps, because then I realized, oh, it goes all the way up, and then what on earth is here? So I haven't decided how I'm gonna handle next week, if we'll do it, if I'll... Because if it was just a dungeon, I think I'd prefer to do that all in one go, but if it's story then a dungeon, I'd prefer to split it up again. But when I asked people to vote, there did seem to be a preference for doing it the next day, so I think that's probably what we'll do. But I haven't decided exactly. I'm not a super great long time. I don't have great streaming stamina, so I just want to be able to be able to do it to the end. 448. Oh, hi Nyanko Flex. Hello, hello. I'm sorry, I'm just finishing up, but wow, that was incredible. But thank you all for sharing with me. I'll probably have to do next week. Definitely, obviously, gonna be streaming part 3 next week, and probably streaming as much as I can the Limbus updates and everything as we continue on. I'm a little busier next week, just catching up on things and some bunch of work and school related meetings, so I might not have a full schedule again. But I'll figure it out. I haven't decided what I'm doing. I have a bunch of stuff to catch up on since I've been sick. But thank you so much, everybody. I love... Like, sometimes when I just start playing Limbus, I'm like, I can't believe we're doing this. It's out. We're doing it. I love sharing this love with everybody. So thank you. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day and rest of your week, and everything is going well. Oh, sorry for being a full worker. No, thank you, Crestfall. No, I love lurkers. I'm a lurker, and it's a good reminder that I appreciate everybody. Everybody, like... Oh, excuse me. I appreciate everybody that's here. Absolutely everybody. So thank you. What a way to end. Phew. Thank you. So thank you, everybody. As I said, hope you're all doing well, and I will see you again. Bye-bye.